day, everyone. Raelene, Byrne, Medicine for Your Spirit. Well, 25th of July, it is the day out of time according to the Mayan calendar. It is the day of pause between the end of the Earth's galactic cycle and the beginning of the new one. So whatever time you have left in this day, it's really important to pause, reflect, think about what it is you are wanting to bring into your life. It's a beautiful day, a very powerful portal for creation, planning forward for the next 12 months. So this is based on the Mayan calendar, and how they arrive at this day out of time is simply the Mayan calendar follows the 13 moon cycles. So 13 28-day cycles through the year. So 13/28 are 364. So the one day that sits out of time, that is timeless, that is not regarded as an impact in their galactic cycle, is July 25th. And in a healing system that I do, it's also a day that is dedicated to the energy of manifestation of life purpose. It's one day a year that we get to tap into that energy on the planet. It raises it up for us. So telling you all, or suggesting, inviting you to set some powerful intentions. And if you are interested, I have a beautiful process with using the Vesica Pisces sacred geometric shape. If you want to really power up your manifestation of purpose for the next 12 months, drop me an email and I'll send it to you for free. It's a beautiful process. It's the one thing I do every year on the July 25th. And at the end of the cycle, I look back and everything has been done, completed, and even some more. So it's there if you want it. Just drop me a line at rayleneburn.com. So here we are, starting a new galactic year. Wow. I've just had the pleasure in my funny little world of speaking at a really large event, a very corporate sort of event, and all about wealth creation and property development. Now, to be honest, I have no idea about any of that. It's not my world. But I go in and I talk about connecting to your soul. And it was powerful. We did amazing meditation and a really big discussion on the importance of connecting. If we're not connected to ourselves, what we're desiring and wanting is never going to happen. There's always going to be blocks. So I feel very grateful and I'm feeling really charged. I'm ready for this new galactic year. I just feel like I've shifted into a new level of energy and offering. So stay tuned to my site. I'll be running monthly YouTubes and monthly webinars on various subjects. So if you're interested, come and tune in. Now, I do have Victoria here on the line. Hi, Victoria. How can I help? Be of service, assistance, guidance? What would you like support with today?
Well, first of all, good evening. How are you as well? I'm well.
Great. Good to hear.
Well, I just so I've had a lot of changes happen in my life. So I guess I just want some guidance on how I'm going to do really moving forward towards my business and also a person that I am seeing. So I guess I kind of want to know about work and love, I guess both.
Okay, work and love. So look, you know what? It all comes back to, I'll pull a card for you anyway, but it all comes back to how do I want to feel stepping into a new relationship or a relationship that you're in that's in change. Your business, how do I want to feel with my business going to the next level? What do I need to do to expand that? How have I got the capacity within myself? These are questions we need to ask ourselves. So we can't grow and expand if we're still living in the old beliefs and the old patterns. So we've got to start looking at where the limitations are or the reoccurring cycles so we can consciously start to move through them to move into something else. So let's see what we've got here for Victoria. Let's get a message for her. Let's start off with this deck around just information, general information around her I want to use the word expansion for you, expansion with your business and in love. Let's see. Let's look at business first, expansion in business. Okay, this is about gratitude, This is about having incredible gratitude. Now, people say gratitude is, it's, oh yeah, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. Or we write down, 5 things I'm grateful for every day. This is my slant on it, and it works really well. And it's people come back to me all the time and they say it's like a miracle. And it's simply this: random times through the day, random. It takes less than 10 seconds. You just pause, you close your eyes, you breathe in. And as you're breathing in, you say to yourself, what am I grateful for right now? And then you open your eyes as you exhale and you look around you and you pick one thing and you acknowledge that whatever you're grateful for about that, and that's it. And you crack on with your day. What happens when you do that random times? You are building, like compound interest, the frequency of gratitude in your field. When your field is pulsing more with the energy of gratitude and appreciation, guess what happens? You become a magnet. You become this flame of attraction, and more things come to you. So the first thing I'd be looking at is grateful for everything you've done and grateful for your ability to grow and expand and move into the next level with the word I want to use for you is fearlessness. I really feel fearlessness is something you need to look at. Let's see if there's any message here for love for you, and then I'll come back to both of them. Pardon me. Victoria and love. Okay, you've got to draw on some inner strength here. It's very interesting. The hagstone has come up. I don't know if you know what a hagstone is, but a hagstone is a stone that you find in nature, out in the wild, wilderness, at a beach, at a river, whatever, and it's a stone that has a perfect hole worn through it through water, the movement of water. So it's a stone with a hole, and they're considered to be magical. So when I look at this, the hole in the stone in here is letting a lot of light through. So I feel that you're going through a little bit of an adjustment when I look at this, about tapping more into your own, and I'm going to use that word again, capacity, which means your light, your ability to have more light within yourself, so you can draw upon that to call to you the things that you want for the next level. So one of my teachings that I offer people is everything I think, say, feel, and do, it is my responsibility to take it to the level of how I want my life to be, which means you're the only one that can make the changes. You're the only one that can do the upgrades. You're the only one. So it's not about flogging yourself around, I'm so negative. It's about understanding when I have a negative thought or impulse, I can change it into something really positive. So let's see what's going on. Guidance, general guidance for her business and love. Give me 2 cards here. An earth element, please, and a fire element. So where she's at and an action to take. Here we go for Victoria. Okay, so the first one coming up is miracle. So what's a miracle? People think, oh, it's an act of God, and it could be. But a miracle in simple everyday understanding is a change in perception. That's all it is. When we change a perception, miraculous, magical, mystical things start happening. We think it is because, oh my God, look at this. It's like a miracle. This thing's coming to me. It's because we've changed something about how we think. Coming back to the basics, everything I think, say, feel, and do, it is my responsibility to take it to the level of what I want, how I want my life to be. I'm hearing very strongly, because the next one here for you coming up is transformation. This is your fire energy, transformation. This is standing in your light. Now, a lot of people, especially in this world with everything that's going on, we're very quick to protect ourselves. We want protection. Right. I don't believe in protection, and I'll tell you why. Because if I am trying to protect myself, then what I'm saying is I believe something out there in the world is more powerful than me. When we come into our own inner light, our divinity, our spark of God or source or universe or light or whatever you believe in, when you know that that exists in you, there is nothing more powerful than you in the universe. So this is how you start your day. Today, I stand in my light. When we make that declaration every day, goosebumps, every time I say it, I get goosebumps. Today, I stand in my light. What you're doing is you are building a force field from your light coming out. And that elevates your sense of value, which means anything and anyone who wants to be a part of your world has to match you at that same level. They can't have entry. And that's with relationships, that's with business, that's with career, that's with money. When you raise your own quality of light, you get a strong force field. Nothing and no one can do anything to you unless you give them permission. Was that of any help to you, Victoria?
Yes, it was. So thank you. Thank you very, very much. It was definitely
Great.
insightful.
And the other thing I want to say before you go is, today I stand in my light. It's so powerful. It really is. If you start to do that on a regular basis, you will feel that energy really open up. The other thing to do, and this is something, and I'm being told to say this to you because that's why I have to add this in. We are under the illusion through this world that we have to work on being enough. I am enough. I am enough. You do the mirror work. I am enough. All of that. You know what? That's done. Instead of saying I am enough, this is another declaration. Every now and again through your day, just stop, pause before you go to meetings, before you meet your partner or your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever it is. Stop, breathe into yourself and acknowledge and say to yourself, today, I step into my expansive, glorious self. That takes you way beyond I am enough. And this is where we're going in this world. We've got to start knowing, remembering the light that we are, remembering the power that we are, remembering the source that lives within us, and start to express that. So have fun with those. Love to hear how you go. It does change things very, very quickly because you start to own your own power. So thank you for calling in, and all the best with that.
Thank you.
And aim high. That's all I need to say. Thanks, Victoria. So for those who have tuned in, same thing, play with those declarations. And if you want to know more, come to my website, raelenebyrne.com, sign up for the webinars or the monthly meditations that'll be on soon, and we will see you the rest of this year. Bye for now. Namaste.